Hi, this is Wale Farron. I'm a tech entrepreneur, and welcome to another episode of Tech RoundUp, your weekly opinion, views, and analysis of the top tech events happening around the world with a focus on Nigeria. On Tech RoundUp today, we do our first industry evaluation with a focus on e-commerce in Nigeria. We analyze what fintech entrepreneurs can learn from Apple Card launch. And finally, we talk about DHL's launch of a new consumer app in Africa. Let's get started. Nigeria's e-commerce space has been the subject of global attention among technology experts and investors over the past 6 years. We've seen the space develop from zero at the turn of the decade to about 4 billion annually, having witnessed a solid 25% year-on-year growth over the same period. But as good as those numbers are, the industry is not doing nearly as well as expected. For context, the number of internet users in Nigeria now stand at about 120 million, and 89% are estimated to be potential online shoppers, but only 24% say they expect to shop online sometime in the future. Cash transactions in Lagos alone is in the trillions per year, which makes e-commerce at its peak less than 1% of commerce activities happening in the city. A lot has been written about challenges facing e-commerce in Nigeria, but here I categorize them into three broad areas. 1. Digital payments. This is what brings the E into e-commerce. But today, 80% of e-commerce transactions are still completed by cash or other methods at the point of delivery, and this causes several issues for retailers, including returns, reconciliation, and theft. 2. Logistics, long haul and last mile. Since we are largely an import-dependent country, most of the merchandise sold online are imported and are subject to variation due to tariff and other charges. Last mile delivery is a major pain point as we don't have a formal address structure, although several startups have attempted to solve this problem in the last few years. 3. Lastly and most importantly, is the lack of trust between the buyer and the sellers. The average buyer doesn't trust the retailer or the system to provide enough support to ensure that value is received at the end of the transaction. We must solve these pressing problems to really witness the lasting growth in this promising industry. The solutions must, however, come from technology innovators, existing financial institutions, and the government. I believe the recently signed Africa Trade Agreement will help with logistics and tariff, and the Nigerian government must suspend its proposed tax regulation on e-commerce transactions. Speaking about logistics, leading logistic company DHL Express has announced the launch of a new mobile app available to consumers in 8 African countries, including Nigeria. The app, according to the company, will help track and coordinate the delivery of shipments with greater ease and convenience. The CEO of DHL in Sub-Saharan Africa says the mobile platform is part of the company's ongoing commitment to drive innovation and enhance customer experience. The tool offers several benefits to users, including the following. 1. It enables customers to access accurate shipping quotations. 2. Customers can locate closest DHL service point for easy collections and delivery. And 3. Customers can track their shipments in real time. The app has also been launched in South Africa, Kenya, Ghana, Ethiopia, Mauritius, Tanzania, and Uganda. The company plans to roll it out in further 40 countries across the region by the end of 2020. While the app seems like an exciting new addition to the e-commerce space in Nigeria, on Tech RoundUp, we ask these questions to challenge the thinking and evaluate the value proposition for the segment. 1. What impact does this have on pricing and ability for SMEs to access on-demand service without the headache of contracts and huge upfront deposits? 2. Are there open APIs that allow developers and other innovators to connect to the app for on-demand logistics requests from external platforms? 3. Does the app offer easy payment, chargeback, and claim tools to improve the trust issues in e-commerce, as I highlighted in the earlier story. As always, we'll continue to monitor the uptake of the app and wish DHL good luck with the launch. And to our last story this week, Apple launched its credit card several weeks ago and with a tagline that I couldn't help but notice. And it says, a new kind of credit card created by Apple, not a bank. The emphasis on not a bank. Emphasizing that this product delivers more than the incumbent is a creative way to position this new product and attract customers. Before I point out what fintech entrepreneurs positioning against banks can learn from this, let's discuss a few nifty attributes of the card. 1. Apple Card lives on your iPhone in the Wallet app, and that makes all kinds of new things possible. You can sign up in no time and start using it right away with Apple Pay. For every purchase you make, you get daily cash, and it's really cash, so you can spend it however you want right from your iPhone. 2. You'll be more familiar with your spending habits. When you buy something using Apple Card, you get a percentage of your purchase back in daily cash. Not a month from now, like most existing credit cards, but every day. There's no limit to how much you can get, and it goes right back into your Apple Cash card, a debit card of some sort, so you can just use it like cash. And 3, when you're ready to make a payment, Apple Card estimates the interest you will wind up paying based on the payment amount you choose. And it does this in real time, so you can just make an informed decision about how much of your balance to pay down, which means you potentially pay less interest compared to traditional credits. Remember, all these features are available and accessible on your iPhone. Fintech entrepreneurs are leading innovation in financial services, but must be bold in their approach to challenge traditional banks. Here are my 3P analysis for your consideration. 1. Product. Create a product that makes fundamental changes to existing solutions. This enables you to gain market share through early adopters whose rave review will attract others. 2. Positioning. In your communication, do a side-by-side evaluation of your product versus incumbents while emphasizing the value proposition to your customers. 3. Placement. How do customers discover your product? App stores, social media, are you engaging them at the point of contact? Please connect with me on LinkedIn at Wale Farrell and subscribe to our Tech RoundUp YouTube channel. Have a great weekend, guys, and see you all again next week. Ogio. That's a wrap. All right.